Welcome to Tiny Tales,
where we explore the unique experience
that giving birth is to every woman.
We will hear the personal tales of women in Ghana who will take us on their journeys
to motherhood, from conception to birth, to the first 3 months after the baby is born.
This season is sponsored and co-hosted by Gaia Organic,
your plug for fresh, healthy organic food in Jawolo, Accra.
I've had a couple of people talk about this thing, and it's always like, oh, maybe in order to make the person comfortable, every single institution should have, a mental health practitioner in there where people can discreetly go in there and talk to that person. I don't know. I'm a little bit torn because I'm of the view that it should be normalized, and if it's going to be normalized, then it shouldn't be hidden. Then people should be able to openly go talk to someone without it being like somewhere hidden. So I just want to hear from all of you as we wrap up. How can we create awareness and then get rid of the stigma?
Money.
It's true. Really?
Okay. And the reason why I'm starting with money is, yes, it's good for us to talk about, let's have the conversations and stuff. But if you look at a lot of social movements, right? Let's for instance take the breast cancer awareness within October. It's driven by money, the awareness, the campaigns, And so I've noticed that there are lots of people who will talk about mental health this or there's a program and mental health that, but when it comes to supporting large organizations, small organizations, individuals are not backing it up with financial support. It's very important. I think that it would be great for us to, Carol mentioned the council, and when she did, something came to mind. We have so many scholarships in our country for tech, for science, and how many of these are being pushed to people in mental health, right? And so that's a great way to help reduce stigma, because when there's money behind it, when there's power behind it, these campaigns will be far better reaching. And obviously the conversations that we're having, I believe that this is a step in the right direction. Keep talking about it. It may seem like we're talking mental health, but each time you touch someone in a different way, and then they also go post on their social media and things like that. So I'm also seeing that the stigma gradually, especially with the younger generation, they are more open and I'm hopeful.
Yeah. Okay. Does anyone want to share? Does anyone want to? Okay.
I think support groups in Ghana, well, that's one thing that is lacking here. And most of the time, what support group does is that if you know that you have been diagnosed with, let's say, breast cancer, cervical cancer, and you do find that group where everybody, you have that one common thing, at least that alone puts you in a certain ease and calm mode that I'm not the only one going through this. And as people keep sharing their experiences, or when I gave birth, this is what I went through, this is how I was able to, like what talkative moms are like, you are empowering a lot of women and mothers just by using that platform to share those stories. Like people can know that I'm not different or I'm not an alien because I'm going through this. Somebody has been through it and they've been able to survive it, and I can also, that alone I think will be able to help a lot of people. So I'll say we need support groups in Ghana for anything that, whether it's a medical, mental, any other thing. Yes.
Okay, I also think we can start something from the homes first, because lots of us at this age may be battling with some things we were told way back. And I've had experience where you were playing a game, you choose a number, you want to ask a question, then the person chose that insecurity. So we asked, what is it? Way back, her mom told her she wasn't beautiful.
Her mom?
Yeah, and she's 30 years, and I see her to be like
Gorgeous.
and everyone there was like, really? So you think you are not beautiful?
we had to talk to her, and she broke down in tears and all that. So fathers, like, we should stop, body shaming our children. We should rather empower them, let them appreciate whatever they have, and they grow with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think as you're saying as well, it's really important to remove judgment from our society in general. Like it's really important that we don't because we see a small little frame of how people they are right now, but we don't see the big aspects of their life in general. So like within sexology, for example, I also find it very interesting how we are all having sex. It's literally like there is
Yeah, we all have
no
a sex.
grown-ups that are not really having sex. And we all eat food. We can all talk about all the food we're eating all the time, but we don't talk about sex. We don't talk about all these stuff that we've been incorporated into our mind that is private. But why is it private? We all do it, and for us to evolve as well, we need to remove the judgment and let's be open about it.
Thank you all so much. This has been very informative. I pray that as we go out there, we find ways of normalizing mental health issues. I mean, let's create more platforms, let's talk more, let's share more, let's build more communities, platforms. That way, a lot of these issues are normalized. Secondly, like what Katrina said, we need money. So please, let's invest more in the campaigns, in scholarships, whatever it is, because as we all said, mental health is a part of